All right, let's get started. GM, everybody. This is Neo again from Klaytn. Today we have our third developer workshops, which is about a sponsored challenge from Hashquark. Um, Obviously for Klaymakers22. We also have Huido, a senior blockchain engineer from Hashquark, today with us to explain the Hashquark challenge with the audience, obviously including everybody right here listening to this developer workshop. And before going into the detail, I would like to say thank you for all the supporters, the sponsors, the community partners right there for Klaymakers22. You can see all the ecosystem partners right here for the Klaytn ecosystem to support these. And we also have the exclusive organizer, DoraHacks, to empower these to make this happen. Yeah, I think just want to talk about that. The hackathon will be starting from August 29 all the way for 5 weeks up until September 30. And during the time, feel free to start your hacking, have your implementation ready, trying to make it perfect before the deadline. You submit it to the DoraHacks platform, and then we will be going with the process about these kind of live demo sessions, about the judge sessions that will be going on, etc., etc. So let me just take a minute right here to go back on the summary about the Klaymakers22 hackathon and how it could be a huge, opportunity for you if you're looking to hack, if you're looking to roll out very interesting and innovative implementations. And this is the place for you to have the open source contributions to Klaytn ecosystem. So this is a virtual event, and most importantly, the prize pool is really huge. I would say the cash prize is about 360K. All the things that combine together, we're talking about a bunch of opportunities over 1 million, and that is including the cash prize, the incubators opportunities and investment opportunities, all the way combining with the grants. Remember, the ideas of the hackathon is to have innovative solutions from you guys when you try your best to work out, but you only work out solutions. But we would like to make sure you will be successful services running, in the blockchain industry, especially on the Klaytn ecosystem going forward. And this is something that we would be looking to have. So you look at the Klaymakers22, we have the 5 main tracks, as we always mention. We have the Core Plus, if you're interested in working on core protocol improvement, core protocol toolings, that will be the track that you'll be going into. And other things I think should be quite straightforward. The name suggested already. You look at Metaverse, DAO. We would like to have more innovations and tools. If you're trying to build in this field, feel free to submit your application, your solutions, and tagging your solutions into these track when you submit on the DoraHacks platform. And Fine Plus, mostly you think about nowadays we got DeFi. We got so many different types of fine, like MetaFine, GameFine, Social Fine. There's a lot that you can actually work around the implementation, the use cases, and also the tools around that. That will be the track for it. And last but not least, the public goods. We always think about, is there any application or use cases that you can actually work out is for the sake of the social impact, to improve our life quality, to make everybody's lives better. This is something that we will be looking at, and harnessing the blockchain technology, harnessing the Klaytn ecosystem. We would like to see there could be some use cases could essentially make some differences for our life. So that will be different developer workshop for the whole Klaymakers22 hackathon. There will be global kickoff coming up, live demos, and most importantly, we got product voucher as well. Say like for the AWS, we got some credit for our participants. the first 200 participants who actually sign up, register for taking part into the Claymakers will be automatically being considered to get the product vouchers when you after the registration, go to the DoraHacks platform and create your builder. You don't have to submit it, but you can just create a builder as a template, and then you work towards the finalizations of your implementation or use cases. That should be fine. The top 200, the first 200 will be those that will be getting the product voucher. I think obviously Klaymakers22 got great prize. You got a lot of questions, I'm quite sure. If you do have any questions, feel free to scan this QR code and go to our Discord, or you can just click down below right here to the Discord channel directly, and then have your questions asked right there. I'm quite sure there will be different developer ambassador and some of the Claymakers community members right there will be answering your questions. All right. So upcoming will be for the Hashquark, the team to actually go through the Klaymakers22 sponsored challenge. And I guess I will leave it for Huidong, aka 44, to give you more details about Hashquark sponsored challenge. Yeah, so that will be it. Over to you, Huidong.
Hello guys, I'd like to welcome you to our workshop. This is 44 from Hashquark. Hashquark is a professional staking service provider under Hashkey Group, and it has been running over 60 validators in our platform, including Ethereum, Cosmos, and Klaytn. We've also provided toolings for some protocols, such as Clay Portal. Based on our staking business, we have cooperated with several famous digital wallets, exchanges, and token funds, such as Binance and Untoken. At this time, I'm going to talk about how to build an NFT project on Klaytn. First, we should install Node.js. We can click this link to download Node.js package to install. Also, we can use some development tools to install it. After installment, initialize the project. Okay, wait a minute. There are two languages. In this sample, we choose JavaScript. It will take some time here. Then configure Klaytn environment. Here the string in accounts is a private key, which is used for just test. So don't send any token to it. We should write a contract here. The code is an NFT contract sample. New a solidity file in contracts dictionary and a copy of the code to the solidity file. Now it's time to compile the contract. Run head compile to do it. Complied successfully. Then deploy the contract. Overwrite the deploy script. We choose Bellbound Network to deploy the contract. We can search the transaction hash on the Explorer. Okay, the contract has been deployed. Then we try mint function. Write the mint script first and put it into the scripts dictionary. Replace the address here with the address of deployed contract. Run script. Search the transaction hash on the Explorer again. We can see an NFT transfer event, which means an NFT has been minted. Well, here is an activity hosted by Hashquark and Klaytn. Hashquark is a multi-chain, decentralized, storage-featured identity data aggregator and Web3 identifier that is underpinned by NFT, a smart contract-based, privacy-preserving technology. As an important Web3 infrastructure of the Hashkey ecosystem, the fundamental goal of Hashkey DID is to build a community-governed Hashkey DID DAO together with users. Hashkey DID is celebrating with Klaymakers22 to bring you a special OST to celebrate such a memorable moment. The QR code will lead you to the OST claiming page. Don't miss the opportunity to be an early adopter of our amazing community and receive exclusive rewards. Then I write a demo about how to interaction with Metamask. If you don't have Metamask, you can go Chrome Web Store to install Metamask. Then go to Chain List to import Klaytn environment to Metamask. Now the wallet has been prepared. When you want to develop a Web3 project with EVM, both the Ethos and Web3 library are okay. Here is a sample based on Ethos. The code is in this repository. I just make a presentation this time. First, connect wallet. Mint an NFT. Mint successfully. Now click this button to curate the owner of this NFT. Okay, it's this address. Search the Mint transaction on the Explorer. Then I transfer it to another address. Choose another address to transfer the NFT. Transfer successfully. And search the transfer transaction on the Explorer. Query the owner again. Right, the owner has been changed to the new address. Finally, I'd like to say something about the Hashquark challenge. The problem statement is building related tools and infrastructure. Wallet, Oracle, index protocol, bridge, financial analysis, and etc. are okay. If you participate in Hackathon, you should provide an open source repository, a project demo, and a video. Thanks for watching and have fun in this hackathon.
All right, thank you, Hoidong. 44. Thank you very much for your explanations about um, your use cases, your service overview, the problem statement of your sponsored challenge, and most importantly, a quick demo on how participants or hackers can actually build the NFT project on the Klaytn ecosystem. And most importantly, your DID services right there about the airdrop, everything looks really, really attractive to our hackathon participant. Thank you very much, Hoidong. Thank you very much for the Hashquark team for your contribution on this one. So what happened next after this developer workshop? Obviously, we have so many workshops, but going back to the point is you can always get to go to the landing page of Claymakers to find out more information. For example, Huidong went through the Hashquark challenge today. If you would like to learn more information, you can always get to the landing page and you will know all this kind of problem statement that he went through and also the price arrangement. Different sponsor challenge, they do have different price arrangement right here. Some sponsor challenge, they may only have one price, and some they may have like three prices, as you can see from here. Gold and silver and the third place. That would be something that you can actually look at. So combined together, you can see that it's going to be a 10K equivalent of USD and USDT, depending on the winners. Which currency they would prefer to have. But going back to my point is you can always come back to the landing page and to have more information about what you would like to know about Klaymakers22, feel free. So going forward, I would say stay tuned for more. There are quite a few developer workshop that will be coming up. The next one will be from our Chainlink team. Chainlink has been our ecosystem partners and has been working on the integrations with Klaytn, to have different features that we can enjoy using the Chainlink product, the Chainlink API, and obviously the oracles that they're having right there for us to use it for the lifetime price fit. We just want to have more on-chain, off-chain data interactions. As an oracle, I think there has been a lot that we can actually learn from it. So the next session is really about the Klaytn integrations with Chainlink, and as you can see, there's a list of it going forward. You've got Tatum, BlockPi will be coming up, and then all the way down you will have more specific and technical ones. For example, how you can start building on Klaytn ecosystem with some kind of example for you to kickstart it. Go with the support of the Ethereum equivalents, minting NFT, how you can mint the NFT in more detail. But we have different tools that you can actually use using the sandbox from the Klaytn open source repository. Obviously, you can do different features like that, other than a really simple deployment of the smart contract and calling simple method like that you define in your smart contract. But there will be more detail about the NFT aspect of it at Klaytn in this session. So stay tuned. There are more specific one like the surface chain, like for the CKP, all these kind of very specific topics. We have our specialists from the Klaytn tech and dev team to give you the introductions that you need before you can trying to think about which track that you would like to have your use cases being built in. And I'm quite sure, and we are quite sure these tutorials for you will be informational, and hopefully that will be very helpful for you to kickstart it on this Klaymakers22 hackathon. So we do have the one final session. As you can see, the name is a bit interesting, that we call it onwards and upwards Klaymakers. Essentially just saying what happened after the Klaymakers, what could be the opportunities for the finalists, for the participant, or even for the winners after the hackathon. We will also go through briefly on what kind of opportunities like that will be available for our hackathon finalists, at least. Yeah, so I'm quite sure you've got a lot of questions. You might have some questions, you might have no questions, but anytime we expect people start on the hackathon, they actually start building, they will have tons of questions. And we expect the same as well. So if you do have any questions, you know where you're going to go to. You go to the Discord, you post your questions right there. Our support team members right there will get your questions answers as soon as possible. And hopefully you will get all the resources that you need when you will be building or when you are building. So yeah, so that will be us. That will be for the sponsor challenge sessions with Hashquark. I guess we will be seeing each other next time then. The next one will be the Klaytn integrations with Chainlink. See you guys later and speak soon. Bye-bye.